What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and on this video it is going to be a live trading video for you boys. It's going to be a live trading video and a trade recap. I did live trade one of the trades. The second trade, I accidentally moved my whole face cam. Why? Not accidentally, because I did it right. Covered my whole screen, only showed my reaction, and I forgot to put my screen back. So I'm going to show you guys the trade. I'm gonna show you guys the break-even trade, and I'm gonna also show you guys the winning trade. The reason why the break-even was a break-even was because I decided to get out. I decided to get out because 8:30 was coming. It was a pre-market setup on NQ, and I didn't want to risk me being in the trade, and then you know how NQ open either goes up or down. It's like news basically. So I decided to just get out at break even. The trade did end up winning even when market opened, but still I would not rather risk that. But yeah, so I decided to just get break even. I decided to take another breakout on gold and made my money today. 2-0 this week, good week to start it off. But yeah, other than that, boys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright, I am in this trade for buys on NQ. We just broke out to the 13 EMA, closed above the 13 EMA, so I decided to join this trade. But yeah, going for a 101, closing one contract, got a 101, and then I'll leave a runner for a 102. Let's see how this trade goes. It said that we didn't have high impact news, but all of a sudden a red folder came out, and it is what it is. News already passed by, so hopefully this wins, and we'll see what we get. Hopefully this is a winner, and if it's not, I'll be looking for a second setup, but hopefully this wins.
I know that you gon' love him. Come eat my panties off of me. Do whatever you feel comes naturally. Cause I wanna let my hair down. Is that alright? Is that okay? Hey, hey. Cause I wanna let my hair down. Is that alright? Is that okay? Hey, hey. You're blonde tonight, if that's what you like. Stilettos and fishnets, if that's what you like. I'll be your hot mess, schoolgirl and curls. Whatever your type, baby, if that's what you like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Bitch, I'll do this. I hope you're ready for what I'm about to do. Just close your eyes, open up when I tell you. Look now, don't touch, I'm gonna start without you. Rev me up, just take the key in my ignition, baby. Let my head down, is that alright? Is that okay? Hey, hey. Cause I wanna let my head down, is that alright? Is that okay? Hey, hey. You're blonde tonight, if that's what you like. Stilettos and fishnets, if that's what you like. I'll be your
Alright, boys, I'm in this trade for buys on gold. Reason why I took this trade, right, we're on a 4-hour demand on the higher time frames. We are bullish. We did have a pullback on the higher time frames, but I think we're going to continue to go up go to the scale down to the lower time frames, we can see that we broke the 13 EMA, which we closed above, and I entered with 6 contracts. Hopefully we can exit for a 1 or 2. I'm gonna leave some runners, but yeah, let me just see. It depends on how this goes. Right here on NQ, we got stopped out at break even. We created a double bottom right here, and now we continue to push up, but this candle is way too big, so I don't think I'm gonna, get out or whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna sell 4 contracts. So I only have 2 going break even. So now hopefully we can continue to go up to the upside and hit the 1 or 2. But yeah, we just basically caught the dub, sold some contracts. So I should be up. Yeah. So if I do hit the 1 or 2, will be up like 150. I did de-risk. The only reason why I de-risked on this trade was because it's counter trend. I don't really want to risk my exact lot size or exact price that I usually trade on, but hopefully we hit this 1 or 2. Break even, risk free trade, and if we hit this, then we're good. So hopefully we can hit this 1 or 2 and doesn't hold. We continue to push up higher and higher and higher and higher. So this looks like a good trade. We're about to get out. About to close this trade. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Keep pushing. We're out, boys. Let's fucking go, bro. That's what I'm fucking talking about. We're 2-0 this fucking week. Both caught live. I'm gonna be posting my fucking video. But yeah, boys. Caught the fucking dub. And we're done for. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh my gosh. I was recording my face. Oh my god. I forgot to fucking move my shit. Oh. Bro, this is a trade, by the way. Oh my god, boy. Alright, boys, so let's go ahead and get straight into this trade recap. Like I said, I was on gold buys. I showed you guys the first trade, ended up being break even. But yeah, I'm actually show you guys the second trade. Is gonna be the trade recap on this trade. You guys saw my reaction. Forgot to show my screen, but it is what it is. Let me get straight into this this trade. Alright, so first things first is that, alright, once we go to the higher time frames, right, if we cut this out right here, what do you guys see? We are bullish, right? We did have a pullback, which creating a higher low, and then we break out this high, we're creating higher highs on gold, right? We haven't created the new higher high, but we can continue to push up, or let's say we create a break of structure, then we can start going for sales, right? But in this time, we had a 4-hour demand with a gap that got filled, right? We tapped into that 4-hour demand. We go to the 1 hour, same thing, right? We have another 1 hour demand right here to the very bottom, and we go to the 30th minute. We do have some gaps to fill up above. We had this gap right here in between from Asia session and London session, right? And then we can go to the 15 minute. Yeah, same thing as the 30, right? Once we scale down to the 5 minute where we actually enter the trade, okay, right here, when New York started, we see that gold was bearish. It was moving bearish, but once we hit to this 4-hour demand, we started respecting it, right? Look at this 13 EMA, right? We go to the higher time frames. If we're thinking about this in the higher time frames, we're like, okay, we are going to go back up. Reason why being, because look how much we've been pushing. 4 hour strong bearish candles. We have to retrace back, and if we don't, the market is just cooked, right? So if we go to the 30-minute, like I said, we tapped into this 1 and we tapped into this 4, and we even have a 30-minute demand, right? Even though I don't look at 30-minute like that, but it's just sometimes it looks much cleaner than the 1 hour, you know, right? But yeah, like I said, reason why we had to pull back to the downside, and I thought we were gonna keep going back up or go back up, and during our session, which we did, right? We had a gap right here, which the supply zone got disrespected. But look at this, right? We have the 13 EMA candle closed above the 13 EMA, decided to enter this trade for 6 contracts. And the reason why I made so, I wouldn't say so little, because you know, I'm thankful for every profit that I made, but the reason why that I think I sold my contracts way too early, like even though I have it right here for 101 on my screen, I should have been up $132, but I sold the 6 contracts when it was on the line, which means that on my screen it was showing like probably like $90, $80, and I sold it. So that means I only made $40 off that, because I sold 4 contracts, right? But if I would have sold at 132, then I would have been up at least 150, 160, right? So I need to look at it and sell my contracts whenever I see the price actually at the 101, right? Whenever I see the money at the 101, right? Because if I see it right here on TradingView is gonna be like, oh yeah, you hit your 101, but on the when it shows me my profit, it's showing that I'm making $80 to $90, right? Which is not true, right? So let me connect to this so I can just show you guys. Okay, so this is the trade right here, right? So I entered off with 6 contracts. So if I go right here, go over 6 contracts, I entered with $100, right? Exactly. So I entered with $100. I should have made at least $60. The $40 would have left, which I left 3 contracts. Go for the 102. Yeah, which I would have made 160, yeah. But I decided about TradingView was showing me that I was at my 101, but it was showing me that I was making $80 to like $90, bro. So that, I think that's why. So I just need to sell the contracts when I actually see the money at the 101, right? But yeah, like I said, we were on this 4 hour. We were looking at this at the higher time frames. We knew that we were gonna go back up because we had gaps to fill. Either way, we did have gaps to fill. We had this gap in this gap didn't have one in between, but we have this gap above us, and then we have to create the new high if we're gonna continue to go bullish. If we're gonna continue to be bearish, then we're gonna break these lows right here, disrespect this zone, and continue to go down, right? But as you guys can see right here, this trade did exactly go my way just because of the higher time frame, right? We had the 13 EMA breakout, which we decided to enter. I entered with 6 contracts, and that's how I made my money. And yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys join the Discord, completely free. I'll be live trading on Friday, not this Friday because of NFP, but make sure to join that. And other than that, boys, go follow me on Instagram, and make sure you guys use my code for Alpha Futures if you guys want to continue to use it. I really appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, boys, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Se meten los de las capuchas, andan bien truchas, lo que en el radio se escucha.